Hi everyone, welcome to today's yoga class. So today's chair yoga class will be a little bit more dynamic. We'll move through a sequence of postures. We'll start fairly slow and then we'll start to speed it up, but we'll be repeating the same flow over and over again. And this is a wonderful form of movement meditation that really just builds and generates heat in the body, heat and energy. And this helps us work out our joints. It's wonderful after doing any other form of exercise, walking, swimming, gym, or even just to wake yourself up and give you that lovely energy throughout the day, keep your body moving. All right, so I'd like you to set yourself up with a blanket or a yoga mat or a towel if you have one for later on. A yoga chair, so any kind of chair will work. Don't worry if it's got sides, we can work with that as well. Just make sure that the height feels nice for you so it's not too high, because we will be using forward folding and things like that. And then a couch can work as well, so the center of a couch. And then a yoga strap, so anything that kind of resembles a yoga strap. You can have a piece of rope, a pair of leggings, anything nice and long. We're going to keep it unbound for today's session, so you just anything nice and long that you can use. A belt is great. And then you're going to come down onto your chair. All right, so we're going to take a seat. So I'm going to turn myself like this so we can see from the side. I'd like you to set yourself up in the middle of the chair. So you're not leaning on the back, we're not hunching or rounding. We're sitting in the middle of the chair. We're lengthening through the spine. Again, we're not opening up the chest too much here. We're just staying quite straight. The chin is parallel to the mat or to the legs. Shoulders can roll back and down. Hands can just be on the knees or thighs. And you can just keep your strap over your thighs for now. And we're just going to start with a little bit of breath. Check your feet. Make sure your feet are in line. Toes are in line. And a little bit of a gap in between the feet. So you've almost got your knees in line with your hips, hips in line with your shoulders. Closing the eyes and just taking a moment for yourself and just finding your breath. So taking a deep breath in through the nose and then a sigh out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Sigh the breath out. One more time, deep breath in. And sigh the breath out. Good, and then just start to find a natural flow, natural rhythm of breath. But I'd like you to try and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose now. Just keeping a slight constriction with breath. So helping you really elongate the inhale and really draw out the exhale. But just breathing to your own pace, finding your own rhythm that will kind of suit you or set the pace for the class. Good, and then when you feel ready, you can start to open up the eyes. We'll get straight into it. So you can take hold of your strap on either side, a little bit wider than the shoulders. You can take it as wide as you feel comfortable. Arms are straight, but we're not locking out our joints. So it's just a slight micro bend, and this just switches on the muscles, switches on the arms. And then we're going to start rising with the arms. So you'll take them all the way up, and then you can just pause with the breath a little bit as you stretch all the way up and over, and then come back. And just listen to your shoulders, don't push it too much. We're just slowly opening. So deep breath in, keep pulling on your strap. Maybe this is where you stop. Maybe you take it back a little bit further each time. We'll do 5 rounds in total. Let the breath guide the movement instead of the movement guiding the breath. So as you breathe in, you'll rise up with the strap. You'll pull on the strap and then hold the breath into the body as you take the arms back just a little. And exhale, come back down. Good, and again, breathing in. And exhale. Good, one more. And exhale, come all the way back down. Good, and then we'll start to open up into the front body, into the chest. So we'll take the strap in the left hand, in the left palm. You're going to turn it all the way up towards the ceiling. So really stretch that left side of the body up, 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 up. And then drop the strap behind your back. So lift that left elbow and bend it. Internally rotate the right shoulder and take hold of your strap. And then you'll start to pull on the strap. So really open up here by pulling, but keep the chin parallel to the mat. We don't want to see necks over to the side or tucked down. Look straight ahead and then pull on your strap lightly. As you do this, you might feel you want to arch the back. So tuck the belly button back in so you've still got those shoulders over the hips. Deep breathing, staying with that same rhythm of breath. Finding one point of focus, or even closing the eyes if that feels better for you. Keeping the legs where they are, so feet are in line, knees are in line with the hips. Good, and then release. Left arm can come all the way back up, and then we'll release it slowly all the way down. Roll the left shoulder all the way up and down. Unravel the right, roll the right shoulder up, back and down. And then we'll take the strap in the right hand, so right palm, turn the palm up, press it all the way up, and then drop it behind. So lift that right elbow, internally rotate the left shoulder, take hold of your strap, take a nice tight grip through the strap, and then start to open. And again, you might feel like you want to arch, so just tuck that belly button back a little bit, lengthen, and make sure that the neck is not leaning to one side. So making sure the chin is parallel to the legs. Just pulling on the strap lightly. Keep the breath flowing through the body, so you've got that internal massage through the tummy, through the chest. Good, and then release. Right arm can come all the way back up. Release it all the way down. Roll that right shoulder up, back and down. And then release the left. Roll the left shoulder up, back and down. Good, and then we'll take hold of our straps. We'll start our twisting now. So we'll take a nice tight grip with our strap. You can maybe make it a little bit shorter now. We're going to rise all the way up just like we did before, but this time keep it up towards the sky and almost draw your shoulders towards your ears now. We're going to twist over to the left first. So twist to your left, try and keep the knees in line, and then just drop the arms, but keep pulling on your straps. So you're just taking them down to the side. Keep the spine lovely and straight, and then inhale, come all the way back, twist back towards the middle, and then all the way over towards the right, and then just take the arms down, but keep pulling on the strap. Good, one more each side, so lift up, come back to the center, twist over to the left, and then bring the arms down, shoulders rolled back, come back towards the center, and then turn to the right, go a little bit deeper, and then come all the way down, keep lengthening through the back, shoulders rolled back. Inhale, come back, and release, come all the way down. Good, and you can just roll the shoulders back and down, shake everything out. Good, now you can just place the strap down onto the mat. You might need to use it here, so maybe keep it steady in case you can't reach your foot. So what we're going to do is squeeze the left knee into the chest. You're just going to draw it in, and then you're going to take your right hand to the outside of that left foot, and you're just going to cross it over the right thigh. If you can't do that with your hands, you can use the strap underneath the foot to pull it in, just to create a little bit of length in the arms, and then you can cross it over your thigh. Right, and you can just place it on the back of the chair, or you can place it down onto the mat. So we've got this figure of four shape. I want you to find quite a strong arch in that left foot, which means flaring the toes. So instead of pointing, we want to flare. So we're drawing the toes towards the knee, and then this kind of pulls a little bit from that ankle to the knee, stretching the outer of that left leg. And then I want you to lengthen through your spine, keep the chest rolled back, and you're just placing your tummy towards your thighs. It's a very small stretch, but you should feel it in the left bottom. Good. Come back towards the center, squeeze the left knee all the way in towards the chest, and release. You can do the same if you used your strap the first time. You can use your strap. Right knee comes into the chest, and then we cross that leg over the left thigh. Find that flare and arch in the right foot. Lengthen and just fold a little bit. Good. Inhale, come back towards the center, squeeze it in, and bring it all the way down. Lovely. We're going to stand up. So come all the way up onto your chair. We're going to turn around. So we're going to do our twists with our feet in the middle, or our foot in the middle. Just make sure that your strap is out of the way. And then you're going to take your hands to your hips, left foot steps to the middle of the chair, bend that left knee so it's directly over that left ankle. Sweep the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, twist over to your left, and then take your right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind your back, and start to twist yourself over your left shoulder just a little bit deeper. Good. Release the left arm, take it back, come all the way back to the center, arms come up, and then as you exhale, you can hold onto the top of the chair. You're going to flex that left foot, so draw the toes towards your face, straighten out the left leg, tummy tucks in and back, and then it's tummy to thighs, shoulders roll back. So keep the chest open. It's almost like you're curling the chest up and broadening through the collarbone. Good, and then release, and then you can step all the way off. Hands to hips, same on the other side. So right foot steps into the middle, bend the right knee a little bit. Take the arms up towards the ceiling and then twist over towards the right. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand behind your back, and then twist yourself over the right shoulder just a little bit deeper. Good, release, right arm comes back, both arms come back up. And then as you exhale, hands to the tops of the chest, slide the right heel forward, toes back, and then bow tummy to thighs, look forward. Curl the chest up, breathe, and release, and then come off. Good, downward facing dog on your chest, spread the hands nice and wide. You'll take the legs back, so open them nice and wide here, so maybe even take them off of your mat, and then push your chest through your shoulders. So tuck belly button in and up a little bit, and then lift your bottom. So as you lift the bottom, you should feel a lovely pull in the hamstrings. Good, and then release. So making sure there's no props on your mat. Your chair is going to face you right at the front of the mat, and we're going to start with our flow. Right, so we're going to start nice and slow, and we're going to speed it up. So we're going to do 3 rounds on each side eventually. So just checking your feet. You can have a little bit of a gap in between the feet here. Bending the knees a little bit, we're going to sweep the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Lift your gaze, look up, and then maybe straighten the legs a little bit. And then squeeze the elbows in towards the chest, stretch into the chest, open up and arch the back, and then straighten out. So tuck belly button in, find length in your spine, reach the fingertips up, 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 up. And then as you exhale, we're going to forward fold. So you can take the hands all the way down to the chair, and try and push the forehead down towards the base of the chair. Maybe let your arms come down, straighten out the legs, and lift through the bottom. Good. And then bend the knees slightly, take the hands to the middle of the chair, find your tabletop. So now straighten the legs, hands are equal distance apart, tuck the belly button in, quite a strong standing pose. And then lift that left foot. We're going to flare the left toes and step the left toes at the back of the mat. So your front knee is over your front ankle, the back arch or heel of the foot, the arch of the foot is strong and it's lifted. And then we're going to sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. So high crescent lunge is what we call this. Shoulders are relaxed. Squeeze your left bottom to hold you a little bit. Keep bending the front knee, but stay really high on that back foot. So the heel is lifted. We're stretching and strengthening into the foot. We're going to twist over to your right. So split the arms like we did earlier. Good, hold it. Inhale, come all the way back towards the center. Now ground the back heel, so just place it down, but keep the left hip rolling forward. So you're bending the front knee a little more now, like a push and pull action. You should feel a beautiful stretch in that left calf muscle. So bending the front knee, back heel is glued to the ground. Squeeze the left bottom. Hold it. Take the hands behind your back, left thumb over the right. Squeeze the palms together and then start to pull the chest back. So you're really opening up here into the front body, squeezing the palms together, looking up. Take the thumbs away from the tailbone, but keep bending your front knee. And then release. Take the arms back up towards the ceiling. Warrior 2, as you turn the back foot to a 90-degree angle, slide the front foot forward just a little bit more, and then bend the front knee and split the arms. So the arms are facing forward, the back leg is straight. We're bending the front knee directly over the front ankle, making sure this front knee is in line with the chair, so we're not leaning it to the side or the other side, and know it's strong. Good. Strong gaze over your front arm. Turn the palms to face up, and then straighten the front leg. Breathe and reach up as if you're scooping all the air, and then turn the palms and exhale, come down halfway. And again, breathing in. Exhale. One more time, breathing in. And exhale. Good. Left hand to left thigh. Turn the front palm, and then as you bend the front knee a bit more, sweep that right arm all the way up, back and over, and then swivel your right hand down to the chair, spread it nice and wide. Swivel the left hand down to the chair, make sure the hands are equal distance apart. Lift up the back heel, roll the left hip forward, slide the right foot back a little bit, and then kick that left heel up, hip line up towards the sky. So making sure that that hip is not opening, we've got it facing down towards the ground, and we're kicking that heel up, so squeezing into the left bottom, pressing into the chair, pushing and protracting through the shoulder blades. Good, now squeezing around, so left knee is going to rise all the way up towards the forehead. I want you to round into the spine, and then stamp that left foot so that it's equal distance apart from the right, toes are in line. Keep rounding, so kind of like a cat pose here. And then lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And again, exhale as we round. Lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Good. Downward dog, open the legs nice and wide, push the chest through the shoulders. I'll take a lovely deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. Good. Come back to the starting. Okay, and then here we go again. Breathing in. Arms sweep all the way up. Another slowish round. And then squeeze the elbows in towards the rib cage. Lift the gaze. Look up. And then straighten out. Arms come back up. Lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, turn the palms slowly all the way down. Palms will come onto the chair or down to the ground, forehead onto the chair. Come into your forward fold, just make sure that the upper body feels comfortable. Lift through the bottom on the lower body. And then halfway lift, hands on your chest, straighten through your spine and lengthen, but also tuck the belly button in and back, kind of like a tabletop. And then lift that right foot, flare the right toes, keep the back heel lifted as you step the right toes back, bend the front knee, and then squeeze into the right button to hold you as you take the arms all the way up, high crescent lunge. Keep that back heel lifted, and then twist over to your left. So you're going to split the arms, hold it here for a moment. Inhale, come back towards the center, and then ground the back heel, so warrior one, but keep the right hip rolling forward so you feel that lovely stretch in the back of the heel, up into the ankle, into the calf, back of the knee, and then bend that front knee. Keep wrapping the right hip forward, keep the back heel grounded. Arms can come behind your back, right thumb over the left, squeeze your palms together, and then start to open your chest. So pull it back, look up. Good, release, take the arms all the way back up towards the ceiling. Then split the arms, turn the back foot to a 90-degree angle, and then slide that front foot forward a little bit more. Keep the front knee bending, and then find that strong gaze over your front arm, warrior two. Turn the palms to face up, and then straighten that front leg as you reach up. Exhale, press down, go a little deeper with the front leg. Breathing in. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good. Right hand, right thigh. Turn the front palm and reach up and backward. Bend the front knee. So again, there's like that push and pull. And then swivel left hand to the chair. Right hand to the chair, lift up that back heel, roll the right hip forward, and then we slide the left foot back a little as we kick the right heel up. We keep wrapping the right hip down towards the ground and then push the hands into the chair. So a little bit of protraction here in the back of the shoulder blades. Good, squeezing around, right knee comes into the chest, hold it, hover around into the spine, and then step the right foot down, round a little bit more. Lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And again, exhale as you round. Good, lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Downward dog, open up the feet nice and wide. Press the chest through the shoulders. Lift through the bottom, take a deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. And step back. Okay, now we go a little bit faster, trying to move breath to breath. Shoulders can roll back and down. Breathing in, arms sweep all the way up. As you exhale, squeeze elbows towards the ribs, stretch into the belly, stretch into the chest. Straighten out again, arms come back up, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, fold all the way down to your chair, bow the forehead down. Straighten out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten out into the spine. Lift the left foot, flare the toes, step the toes back or the ball of the foot, bend the front knee but keep the back heel lifted. Squeeze the left bottom as you rise, arms come up. Exhale, twist over to the right, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back towards the center. Keep the left hip rolling forward, but ground the back heel so you feel that lovely stretch. Bend the front knee more. Take the hands behind your back, left thumb over the right. Squeeze the palms, pull the chest back, thumbs away from the tailbone. And then release, take the arms all the way up, warrior two. Turn the back foot, open the left hip to 90 degrees, slide front foot forward, and then split the arms, look over the front hand. And then let's turn the palms, breathing in, reach up. Exhale as you come down. And again, breathe in. Exhale, come down. One more time. Exhale, come down. Left hand, left thigh, turn the front palm, reach up and back, keep bending the front knee, and then swivel the right hand down to the chair, swivel the left hand down to the chair, lift up the back heel, slide the right foot back a little, and kick the left heel up, warrior three, and then press your hands into the chair. Good, squeeze and round, left knee into the chest, round into the spine, and then step the left foot down, keep rounding, and then lower the tummy, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And again, exhale as you round. Good, lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze, and then open up your stance, downward dog. Press the chest forward. Lift through the buttocks, take a deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. And step forward. Good, let's keep going. Second side, roll your spine all the way up, shoulders back and down. Keep the momentum, stay with me. Breathing in. Exhale, squeeze elbows towards the ribs, stretch, 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 and then straighten out the whole body. As you exhale, fold all the way down. Good, take a halfway lift, straighten into your spine, find your tabletop, and then lift the right foot, flare the toes, step the toes to the back of the mat, or keep the back heel lifted, bend the front knee, squeeze the right bottom as the arms come all the way up. Split your arms over to the left, sink a little bit deeper, but keep the back heel lifted. Inhale, come back to the center, stay low as you ground that back heel, but keep the right hip wrapping forward, keep bending the front knee. Hands behind your back, right thumb over the left, squeeze the palms together, open up the chest, thumbs away from the tailbone. And then release, take the arms all the way up, split the arms, warrior two, turn the back foot 90 degrees, slide the left knee forward, and then look over that front arm. Turn the palms, breathing in, lift up. Exhale. And again, breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good. Right hand, right thigh. Turn the front palm. Reach that left arm up and back, but keep bending the front knee. And then swivel the left hand down, swivel the right hand down, consciously, slowly. Lift up the back heel, roll the right hip forward, slide the left foot back, and kick the right heel up. Good, squeeze and round, right knee into the chest, round into the lower middle upper back, and then step the right foot down. Good, round into the spine a little bit more. And then lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And again, exhale, round. One more time, lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Downward dog as we exhale. Feet step back, nice and wide, push the chest through the body, lift through the buttocks, take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And step forward. One more round on each side, try and stay with it. Rolling the shoulders back and down, and then after that we relax. Breathing in, arms up. Squeeze elbows towards the rib as you exhale, but lift, 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 and then straighten all the way back up. Exhale, as you fold, come all the way down. Breathing in, halfway lift, straighten into the spine. Lift the left foot, left toes or ball of the foot, step back, bend the front knee, back heel is lifted. Squeeze the right bottom as the arms come up. Exhale, twist over to your right. Inhale, come back towards the center. Ground the back heel into your warrior one. Left hip is rolling forward, bending the front knee. Good. Hands behind your back. Left thumb over the right. Squeeze the palms together. Open up through the chest. Look up, but bend the front knee. And then sweep the arms up. Warrior two. Turn the back foot 90 degrees. Front foot slides forward. Bend the front knee. Warrior two. Turn the palms. Breathing in. Reach up. Exhale, come down. Breathing in. Exhale down. One more time, breathing in. Exhale down. Left hand, left thigh. Turn the front palm. Reach up and backward. Bend the front knee forward a little bit more. And then swivel right hand to your chair. Swivel the left hand to your chair. Lift up the back heel. Roll the left hip forward. Slide the right foot back and kick the left heel up. Squeeze and round. Flex that left foot, knee to chest. Step it down, round into the spine, and then lower the tummy. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. One more time, lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Step back, downward dog. One breath. Good. Press the chest through the shoulders. Deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. Good. Last round. Step forward. Stay with it. Roll your spine all the way up. Last one. Breath to breath. Breathing in. Arms up. Exhale. Squeeze elbows towards the ribs. Stretch the belly. Stretch the chest. Straighten out. And we exhale as we fold. Come all the way down. Breathing in, halfway lift, straighten into the spine. Lift the right foot, ball of the foot steps back, heel stays up, bend the front knee, high crescent lunge, arms sweep all the way up. Squeeze the right bottom as you twist over to the left. Stay low. Inhale, come back towards the center, ground the back heel, warrior one. Take the hands behind your back, right thumb over the left. Squeeze the palms together, pull the arms back, thumbs away from the tailbone, and then start to lift the chest. Release, take the arms all the way up. Warrior two, turn the back foot 90 degrees, slide the front foot forward, and take the arms straight ahead. Bending that front knee, opening up the right hip, turn the palms, and then breathe in, reach up. Exhale. And again, breathing in. And exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good. Right hand, right thigh. Turn the front palm. Keep the front knee bent as you stretch all the way up and over. Swivel the left hand all the way down to your chair. Swivel the right hand down to the chair. Lift up the back heel. Roll the right hip forward. Slide the left foot back. Kick the right heel up. Good. Squeeze and round. Flex that right foot. Stamp the right foot down. Keep rounding. And then lower the tummy. Lift the heart. Lift the gaze. And again, exhale, round. Good. Lower the tummy. Lift the heart. Lift the gaze. Downward dog. Step yourself back. Last one. Deep breath in. Sigh the breath out as you push your chest through your shoulders and lift your bottom. Good, and then step yourself all the way back. Good, take a lovely deep spinal roll all the way up. And when you get to the top, you can roll the shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. Good. And then just shake it all the way out. Good. We'll start coming down. So one option is to stay on the chair and just to use the chair here, or you could actually use the mat. So I'll give you a couple of options. So if you're going to use the chair, we're going to come into our cat-cows, but you'll do exactly the same as what you did before. So option one is to stand and just to do your cat-cows like we've been doing them, exactly the same. If you want to sit down and take a little bit of a breather, you can sit on the chair and you can actually do them on the chair. So just holding onto your knees, you're just going to open into the chest. And then as you exhale, you can just round your shoulders forward and back. All right, so you can stay here and just breathe in as you open, exhale as you round, or you could do as we've been doing on the chair. Or you can come down onto your mat, hands flat, so wrists underneath the elbows and shoulders, knees apart, about hip distance apart, toes untucked, and you'll just press away from the ground, round into your spine. And then as you inhale, you'll lower the tummy, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Good. And exhale, round. Good. And whether you're on the chair or the ground, seated, standing, or on your knees, I want you to start loosening up. So you can kind of use the same breath, maybe bending the elbows. If you're sitting on the chair, you'll just move around in circles from the hips, maybe changing directions, just becoming quite loose in the body, especially for the wrists, the elbows, the neck, the shoulders, the pelvis. Good. And then to end off, so after a lot of movement and creating all that heat, it's quite nice to be upside down, even if it's just for a moment. So if your wrists just cannot hold you for downward dog on the floor, you'll do the same thing. So you'll do it as you did on the chair. So hands onto the chair, legs nice and wide, and really starting to refine that pose, maybe taking legs a little wider, maybe back further, and then really lifting the bottom. So that's option 1. And this will be the final pose. Option 2 will be to come on the mat, so spreading the fingers but making sure that the hands are equal distance apart, and then pressing through the pinky and the thumb and the middle finger so that all the fingers are pressing down, tucking the toes under, and then slowly rolling up, bending the knees first. So place your tummy onto your thighs. You're going to push yourself into the mat. Now draw the shoulders back, so almost roll them away from the ears. And then if you feel comfortable, you can start to push the heels down, even if the knees are slightly bent, but really try and feel that stretch in the back line. Lift the sit bones up so the bottom lifts up, but the heels press down, so that push and pull again, and then tuck the tummy in and back. And you're pushing your chest back towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in, sigh the breath out, and again deep breath in, sigh the breath out. One more time, deep breath in, sigh the breath out. Good, stay. And then come down whenever you feel ready. Good. Child's pose, or you can just take a seat on the chair. So if you're on your mat and you're coming into child's pose, the knees can be just slightly apart. You can touch your toes, reach forward and just lengthen through the spine, bow the forehead all the way down. If you're on the chair, you can stay on the chair. Good. And then rise all the way up, rolling the shoulders back and down. Good. And then you can decide, it's really nice to take a bit of a relaxation at the end of your session, just to allow the body and the mind just to process all of the movements, but also just to prepare you for the rest of the day when you step off of your mat or your chair. All right, so one option here again at home is to use the chair that you've been using, just to place a pillow or a cushion or a blanket underneath your back or your neck if you need it, and you could lie with your legs on the chair. It's quite nice to elevate a little bit, to flush and elevate after our standing poses. So you'll take the head onto the mat, make sure that the bottom is in line with the hips, arms can come out. You could also do this on a wall with your legs straight up against the wall if that feels better. Lovely way to stimulate the lymphatic system in the legs, lovely way to stimulate blood flow. And seeing as we've been on our feet most of the session, this is a lovely way just to drain. But the chair is just as nice, and it's really relaxing. Palms face up. This rolls the shoulder heads so that they open. So it's really relaxing. And then tuck your chin in towards the chest. If this doesn't suit you, you could also lie on your bed or your couch, or you could sit on the chair and just take a moment to yourself. And this is really for full relaxation, but also just to give yourself a complete moment of stillness, which we often forget to do in our busy lives. Good, and then you can just stay there. This is where I'll leave you for today, so that you can just enjoy your relaxation in your own space. But thank you very much for practicing with me today. If you have any questions, please send me a WhatsApp or an email. And yeah, enjoy and repeat as many times as you like. Namaste.